To Daily Focus, and I am glad to be back in the office and back into the routine. I am not necessarily favorable of the 20-degree weather with snow on the ground. I guess I've been spoiled for a week, and that was a little different. And yet, it is Michigan and it is winter, and we do get snow and we do get some cold weather, and that's the way God designed the Midwest to function. And He is right. And we will rejoice and be glad even in 20-degree weather with snow on the ground. And thank God for the health that He's given to us and the warmth that He provides. And we will rejoice in it. Well, we're in Revelation chapter 5, and this book is unfolding with incredible suspense, incredible revelation, incredible unveiling of truth. And so we watch Jesus Christ be introduced in chapter 1. We watch the church age unfolded through the 7 churches. We watched a picture of the saints at the rapture before the throne of God in chapter 4. And here we are entering into chapter 5 as God is going to unfold eschatology. He's going to unfold the 70th week of Daniel. He's going to unfold the Great Tribulation, what's going to happen over a 7-year span. And so as we get to chapter 1, it says, "And I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written, wherein and on the backside sealed with the 7 seals. And I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, 'Who is worthy to open the book and to loose the seals thereof?'" This is an amazing, dramatic moment. And what we're finding is John, in his revelation, what God is revealing to him about the person of Christ and the program of God, he sees this book, and it's held by the person sitting in the throne, which is God. And a strong angel says, "Who is worthy to open the book and to unveil the seals?" And that is quite a question. You say, what is he asking? Who is going to be worthy to open up the revelation of God? This has been a suspenseful moment. It's been a question for all of eternity. Who is worthy? And we realize that the right answer is nobody. Nobody's worthy to be the recipients of the knowledge of God, the program of God, the designs of God. Nobody's worthy to be entrusted with this knowledge. Nobody deserves to have this truth given to them. Nobody is entitled to this favor. And so John is watching this, and he is emotionally and physically distraught as he honestly evaluates the question that has always been: nobody's worthy. So in verse number 3, "And no man in heaven, nor in earth, neither under the earth, was able to open the book, neither to look thereon. And I wept much, because no man was found worthy to open and to read the book, neither to look thereupon. And one of the elders said unto me, Weep not. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof." One of the elders looks at John and says, "Stop crying. There is one who is worthy. He's the only one worthy. He's the only one who has favor. He's the only one who is entitled to this privilege. And it is the Lion out of Judah. It is the authoritative Son of God, the very central figure of everything God designed. Jesus Christ, the lion, the authority in the very design of salvation. Jesus Christ, who is the very standard of sanctification. Jesus Christ, who is the very explicit picture of glorification. Jesus Christ, who is the central figure of everything God designed. And he's the main character of the entire Bible. And he alone is worthy, who has the authority to open the book and to reveal the seals. He's the only one. And so the elder says to John, stop weeping. There's a solution to the depravity of man. There's a solution to the hopelessness of man. There is a solution to the emptiness of man, the inability of man. And his name is Jesus, the Lion out of Judah, the root of David. And so, and then he's going to further explain in verse number 6, and I beheld, and lo, in the midst of the throne of the four beasts and in the midst of the elders stood a lamb, as it had been slain. A very interesting word. This word is only used, it's used, I think, 20 some times in Revelation. But it's really only used one other time, and it's at the very end of the book of John, when Jesus turns to Peter and says, do you love me? And Peter says, I do love you. He says, then feed my lambs. That's the only other time that this Greek word is used. And it really is a humble picture of little lamb. This is really the antithesis of the lion, the authority, the king of the beast, right? The most authoritative, strongest figure. That's the picture there of the lion. Here's just the opposite, a humble little lamb. In other words, Jesus Christ, who is the Lion out of Judah, became a little lamb, a suffering servant, so that he could pay for the sins of the world, and he was slain. And the marks of his death still are on him. And John was able to see that here is the lion and the little lamb wrapped up in one person, the central character of everything that's going to be revealed in this book, who is Jesus Christ. And he alone stands worthy to even open and read the book. And so that's the picture that's unfolding. It's just an incredibly dramatic scene that is unfolding in chapter 5. And so he says, and in the midst of the elders stood a lamb as it had been slain, having 7 horns and 7 eyes, which are the 7 spirits of God sent forth into all the earth. In other words, here is Jesus Christ, who understands, who sees, who knows everything that went on in the church age. He knows what's going on in your life. He knows what's going on in my life. He knows what's going on in the world. He knows what's going on in America. And he alone provides hope. And so verse number 7 says, and he came and took the book out of the right hand of him that sat upon the throne. Jesus Christ is worthy. He is able to reveal himself and his program. And we're going to watch it unfold in these next chapters. And it is amazing. I hope it's an encouragement to you as we see both the lion and the lamb, the authoritative, powerful, able to conquer death, able to conquer the grave, able to conquer sin and its penalty. This lion became a lamb, a little lamb, a humble lamb, a simple lamb, in order to pay the sins of the entire world. What an incredible God we serve. and specifically what an amazing Savior we have. I hope you'll live for him today. I'll look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.